Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue Investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer?
Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. Thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe I was Blackrue Investing.
What is going on, guys? Back in the house with the dog. I was just recently hearing a rumor. I'm not sure if this is actually confirmed, but
we like rumors, Blackrue. We like rumors. we can find rumors. What you got?
The company Microsoft considering to add, it was either Bitcoin or XRP to their cash reserves. Microsoft could boost itself by having Bitcoin as a cash reserve. Let me go ahead and share this article.
You're pulling out all the stops today, Blackrue. So far, we found out that Bitcoin made history today. Just now, while we was on, hit $101,000. It just hit $101,000. No taxes on crypto. What other gems you got here, sir?
So here we go. Michael Saylor argued Microsoft could create $5 trillion in value by adopting Bitcoin, calling it a universal profitable merger partner. Okay. And I think we will see more companies do this in the future. MicroStrategy is a company publicly traded that owns tons of Bitcoin. Of course, there's also Bitcoin miner companies that have tons of Bitcoin. So it's already happening, but a company like a Microsoft or a company like Amazon that would choose to do this, and that it means a lot. It means a lot publicly. It means a lot in the media, and definitely push price forward. Here we go, and this is just Saylor kind of framing Bitcoin. If you're not familiar with Michael Saylor, he's a big Bitcoin guy. Saylor framed Bitcoin as a unique type of corporate acquisition target for Microsoft, presenting data that shows Bitcoin's 62% annual return rate, ARR, compared to Microsoft's 18 annual return rate, one that doesn't come up with typical complexities and risks of the traditional mergers and acquisitions. Okay. So again, slowly things are changing with Bitcoin. Again, we know that BlackRock has Bitcoin ETFs. There are 11 companies, I believe the number is, that have Bitcoin ETFs. There we go with that number 11 again. So as far as cryptocurrency goes, things are really changing. I have a video called The Switch is Flipped. And again, I think January 1st, 2025 is the date that the switch is like kind of officially flipped. Prepare. What do you think about that, bro?
Man, they have a really good incentive. Most of their portfolio is Bitcoin. So, of course, they're going to support this. But I think what we saw here is visionaries, like the diffusion of technology theory. MicroStrategy saw the writing on the wall years ago. And Brazil saw the writing on the wall years ago. Unfortunately, and I'm sorry to be a little bit pessimistic of non-crypto investors, but I have to be honest. I'm going to be 100% honest with what I think about it. I say, damn, a shame, because there's so many people who didn't listen, and they said that they wanted to have Google and they wanted to have Apple and they want another shot. You had your shot with Bitcoin and you missed it. You blew it. Fortunately for you, if you're listening to this, Swift Coin is another bite of the apple. Now, if you don't want to listen, 5 years from now, you will not be talking about no 1 penny Swift Coin. I'm telling you. I never give price predictions, but I can tell you this: it won't be a penny. I can tell you that much. So search. So whoever's listening, search your souls. You said you wanted to get Apple stock back when Apple was there? That's gone. That's the 90s, folks. You said you wanted to get Walmart stock if you're a little bit older. You said that you wanted to get Google stock. You wish you knew about Netflix. Okay, cool. Know about Swift Coin. Because if you don't know about Swift Coin, you will miss out. And the next time you see, well, Blackrue, let's be honest, we're not going to be on this thing, and we're multi-billionaires. We're not going to be on it. I'm not going to be on live. I'm not. I'm barely here now.
Yeah. I won't be. I won't be, bro. I won't be. But you bring up a very good point, and I'm like cheesing over here, but it's true. Like the articles, right? They're putting a lot of the focus on Bitcoin, right? They're putting tons and tons of focus on Bitcoin, and people see that big number of 100K, right? It's like, oh, I need to get Bitcoin now. But really, like, while your focus is here on Bitcoin, you have Swift, which just did a 3x, right? If you had your money in Bitcoin, you really kind of missed out on the 3x, really, there. You have other cryptocurrencies that we talk about, like LCX, right? And others, right? Where there's a huge opportunity there. And, if you listen to this channel, you listen to Underdog's channel, you will know others, right? That he's already taken really great profits off of Turbo, Hoppy, right? So there are two resources right here where you can look and understand, in addition to Swift, that there are opportunities out there that you have 25 days to take advantage of, right? And I'm not saying not to get any Bitcoin, but I'm saying that there might be other best returns for your investment, ROIs for you out there. If you're someone like, they're like, okay, should I get into Bitcoin? Should I get, okay. We're providing, not financial advice, letting you know what we're doing with our portfolio, but here there are resources where you can look at things and see, okay, does Swift work for me? Does this fit for me and what I'm expecting, right?
Okay, Blackrue, you the nicest. I'll tell you guys, Blackrue is the nicest. I'm not nice no more. It's a penny. If y'all don't go out there and get yourself a penny Swift coin, there's something wrong. I want to be honest, Blackrue, it's a penny. It's a penny.
On Coinbase, available on Coinbase.
It's on Coinbase. This opportunity is available to anybody with a penny. I won't feel bad for nobody. Seriously, at this point, it's a penny. We're talking a penny. This thing is such. Look, here's the thing about it. If somebody has $1, you got 100 of these things sitting around. If you got $1 in your pocket, you got 100 of Swift coins sitting around. Now, if all I'm saying is, without giving you financial advice, just using the seat of your pants wisdom, if you take $1 out your pocket and go to Coinbase and say, let me buy about $10 worth of this. Somebody wrote today on my channel, they watched a video that say, Underdog, I've been buying $10 a week since the beginning of the year. And I was so happy for them, because if they've been buying $40 a month times 12 months, they now have at least, for every million they make, about $10,000. So this person is sitting with thousands of dollars in their bank account because they listened to our information to buy $10 a month. That's the people I'm called to serve, and that's what Blackrue is trying to do. This opportunity is so amazing, and I think that people should know about it. They have to know about it.
Yeah, it's wonderful, man. I was speaking to someone about this yesterday, and shout out to the Telegram. I have a free Telegram in the link, guys. Go ahead and join. It's free for now. But we were talking about, someone was talking about, well, they joined some group, right? Prominent guy that was offering information, right? And they said the group was like $5,000 a year. And I was thinking about that, and I was just like thinking about, wow, like I'm from Detroit, bro. So like I know truly hard times, right? And I was thinking about, like, okay, how someone that was going through really truly hard times in Detroit could invest $5,000. Like, I'm not saying to put $5,000 in Swift, but I was just thinking, right? If someone did, right? And we know we just had a 3x, right? How that could change someone's life, right? And you speak about like calling to serve people, like that's my thought, right? That $10 a month. I'm sorry, did you say $10 a month?
Yeah, they put $10 a month.
And it's at a penny, right? How that could change someone's life that might not have it like that in Detroit or wherever you are, right, in the world. That's honestly, well, a reason why I'm here, man. For real. Yeah. And one other point I wanted to get back to, that how Swift connects to everything. You mentioned that it has like over 800 cryptos it's connected to. Swift can literally, when we say connects to everything, it literally connects to everything. And I just want to share with you guys one more time the things that Swift connects to. And then you kind of get to understand, even if you know nothing about crypto, you can see that this thing connects to so many different things. You can understand, okay, if it's used for cross-border payment and it connects to everything, just the little bitty fees that they get from people to send money there, here, there, and everywhere, right? And then you understand that there are multiple different billionaires connected to this thing. So essentially, a billionaire could send their money anywhere instantly, right? And check out my Tim Draper videos to know how many exchanges this man is connected to. Exchanges which are essentially probably going to become modern day banks in a few years, right? The Robin Hoods he owns, Robin Hood, Gemini, which the Winklevoss twins are attached to. He owns that too. Coinbase, he owns a piece of that too. Yet he also owns Filipino exchanges, Indian, like from India, like next to Pakistan, exchanges, Singaporean exchanges, British exchanges. He's connected to Revolut as well. So many exchanges this guy is connected to and owns. And through those exchanges in Swift and these multiple crypto networks, these guys could send money anywhere. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, Tron, and you don't even have to know what all of these are, but they're representing of different crypto blockchains in different parts of the world. XRP, they're not only in America, they're heavy in Japan. Okay. They're heavy in Japan. They're everywhere, even the MENA region, like the Middle East region. They're everywhere. They have multiple deals with multiple banks. Tron, they're very, very high in China. They're very big in China and the whole Asian area. And guess what? A very, very little watched video that I have talking about Justin Sun, who is like the CEO of Tron. I know Tron says it's like decentralized, but all the time, Justin Sun says, I bought this for millions of dollars, and he's using Tron money to do it. So it's decentralized unless he needs some money, and he gets the money he needs. So put it like that. But Justin Sun just became an advisor for one of Donald Trump's cryptocurrency coins. He bought like 30 million in one of Donald Trump's coins, an actual coin that Donald Trump runs himself. And that coin made him an advisor. Okay. So if you're worried about Chinese tariffs, I don't think they're going to affect Tron that much, because Tron's getting in, that CEO, Justin Sun, he's getting in good with Donald Trump. Okay. So Tron, Binance, they're big in, in the Asian countries too, but they're also big in Europe, which I believe LCX will end up taking a lot of their market share. But, Ethereum's big over here. Bitcoin, AVAX, Phantom, Thundercore, which is also big in a lot of areas. Clayton is big in South Korea. Terra, they're also big in Asian areas. Polygon, OEXC. Did I skip one?
Arbitrum,
yes. Okay, thank you. Pay big attention to Arbitrum. I had heard some articles on that, but we'll talk about that more definitely later. Can't spill all the beans, right? We know Solana's pretty big over here, and also an American cryptocurrency. XDC is also big in Asian areas. So we got the whole world covered with all these different chains. And with these chains, there are tons and tons of cryptocurrencies. If you're not familiar with all the different cryptocurrencies, some of these may not make even any sense to you. I'm definitely sure there's some that they are not even listed on here. If you're familiar with Maximus Crypto, you will know Jasmy, which I'm pointing at with my cursor down here in the bottom right hand corner, right center ish area. They're very big. Apatos, Algorand, to name some major ones, just kind of right off the bat. Quant is also on here somewhere. Internet Computer is on here. ICP, and all this money can be sent through Swift. Alchemy Pay connects to a lot of traditional finance that can go through Swift. So, like how I'm telling you guys about Robinhood and all these other guys and Visa and all of this. This can be connected into Swift. There's so many cryptocurrencies connected to this. That's another one. And yeah, it's just there's so much. So one of the things I also want to point out about Swift, if I can, guys, again, is there's some deliberate hiding of information here. So it's like they do not want people to understand and know what's going on with Swift here. So let me prove my point for you here. I'm going to share a tab over here. This is cryptorank.com. I really like this because it shows funds and backers of cryptocurrencies, right? Now, I'm going to go to Swift, and it's not going to show some funders and backers of Swift. This is purposeful. Here, they don't show any funders. They don't show any of them here. Some they do, some they don't. Like if I brought up LCX here, it would not show any of its funders or backers. But if we go to Swift's site, we'll see here trusted partners. We'll see the Draper Dragons, and we see Coinbase. We know Tim Draper's connected to Coinbase. But again, if we go up, and I mentioned this in the video last night, you'll see that they have the renowned backing of Draper Dragon and Node Capital. Draper Dragons, they're Tim Draper's company, but then Node Capital, like I showed people last night, they're connected to Rothschilds, if you can believe that. Can go ahead and show you here. So it's like, no, Blackrue, not Rothschilds, really? Yes, really. So Ben Rothschild going down here, this guy, and you know he's connected to a prominent family office. Wink, wink, nod, nod. So again, these are the type of guys that are connected to Swift. And I make sure to go through the history of this for you guys, and the history of how our current money works, our current petrodollar, to understand why this is so important. When you have Drapers and Rockefellers and Rothschilds together connected in the backing of one coin, it must be something serious. The only other coin I can really kind of directly link these guys to, well, there's two, but there's this one, and there's also XRP. So very, very interesting, if I say the least. What do you think about this, Underdog?
Man, first of all, the Rothschilds, that's a prominent family name embedded in the history of America. That's amazing. And that's through Node Finance. I did not realize that, Blackrue, at all. I think it's really big. You know, what it seems like SwiftCoin has been doing is we're a little delayed in the information we're receiving. The project has unfortunately been out for 7 years. It wasn't until this year that we researched this thing to this point. I think that there's no more confirmation that we need to talk about this portion of it. I think it shows that it's already well suited. You just pulled up that website for Swift, and since I've done the research, I noticed that you showed there was Pepe, there was Turbo, there was other projects that weren't there when I had originally looked at it, that they continue added throughout the years. So ultimately, if people want to get in a ETF of cryptocurrencies, Swift coin is basically like an ETF. You're getting a little piece of everything, because as long as they're using their network, you get the benefit from other people getting charged fees from using our network. We don't truly see the power and value of Swift because a lot of it is centralized and is not being recorded in a blockchain. And remember, if we go back to its white paper for Swift, Swift said it resolved 4 problems. One of the problems was cryptocurrency to cryptocurrency, but fiat to fiat. So if it already has within its white paper that came out in 2017, the ability to work on consumers and banks, businesses, where the market cap at 50 million that we're seeing is not truly reflecting what Swift is valued at. This thing is going to be so interconnected. Blackrue, I think it's awesome. I would love to, on our next time we talk about what now after Swift, because I think that when people look back at your videos and my videos and they see all this, what's the next move? That's where I want to see is what's next. I don't think it's going to be called Swift. I think that we got to start looking at these other projects that Swift is connected to, because they're getting the money too. Swift is in every different categories.
Yep, that sounds great. That sounds great. I think this is enough for the people. Where can they find you, Underdog?
Well, if you want to find me, I'm no longer exclusively online. Recently I launched my own platform. Any of my videos in the description, I have a members only platform. Is Underdog Research. Use screen or go to link in the description of my videos and you will find the memberships. I will still post on YouTube, but the main content will be housed on that members only content.
Yeah, Ben, guys, you can find me at Blackrue at most places, at Blackrue on X, Twitter. You can find me at Blackrue on YouTube as well. So the Crypto Rue podcast, which is under the umbrella of Blackrue Investing. Thank you guys so much for coming through. We're out. Peace.
Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting. So we binge on our Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing. Got course in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue Investing. Best believe it was Blackrue Investing.